about Star Wars, and it went well last week, didn't it? As we were just discussing.
No one died, and we didn't lose any limbs.
Well, we did.
Somebody else did.
Yeah.
No one
Doesn't
lost
spine
any
count as a limb?
at all.
Oh, sure.
We're not paying for the replacement limbs.
Well,
Oh boy, this
you
is
never know
going
what the
on.
settlement will be.
3 and 3 so far.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Why?
Evens is not normally
We
too
only need
bad.
one more person to roll.
Well, no,
Nog
2.
needs to roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh yeah, there's Charles.
Yeah, Addy just lost connections.
No, easy.
Well, there's his
Do it.
roll.
Yeah, it's just for a second.
Super
Alright.
delayed.
Let's have a look at duty. Are you feeling confident about yourselves? Apparently
No!
you are.
Yes.
Hilo apparently feels that you've got space superiority.
We have a really
What the hell
good
is
ship.
going on about?
We've got a really powerful ship.
superiority. Okay.
Oh no, I think I know what it is. The bounty hunter is not near his ship.
Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, that'll do.
Oh yeah, that gun has to go off at some point, doesn't it?
Yep. What do you mean at some
Someone's been
point?
saying,
He's been
someone's been beeping
fiddling with the
about
trigger since the very first bone break.
And or the bounty hunter thing still going on?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
but he's gonna.
That-
You should roll it
that
anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was a thing that Gray decided was happening on planet, so it's not really obligation related, sadly.
Yeah.
We can't just unroll that.
And nothing else, so yeah.
So yeah,
Nothing
we
new
don't
to
take
worry about.
penalties.
Don't take penalties.
Well, yeah, we'll take what we can get.
It'd be cool to have the same penalty for 3 weeks.
It would, it's true.
Yeah.
But you do it anyway if you roll the dice well.
Yeah. But just GM saying you're all going to suffer. It's not fair. Alright, so
Right.
what's your current plans? You found out the Huts are doing naughty things with the voting.
Yep. Well,
Oh, we broke into the-
wasn't it?
You found the
So
warehouse.
we
You broke
We
into
broke into
the...
the government thing and realized we couldn't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
But we have now the option of if we can break into a Hut warehouse and prove that they've gotten access to these election machines when they A, shouldn't have access to them, and B, before the election, that's enough to cause a scandal. Because that's proving that they have their hands on highly confidential, not to mention bloody illegal, rigging options.
And I think if we can prove that they go to the government-owned warehouses, it gets even better.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
we'd have to prove that.
And if we can find who to point a finger at, e.g., that goddamn Hut.
Oh, hang on, which Hut? I was going to say the Hut or the Hut agent that we're hunting here, the
The
political...
Hut agent who
Yeah.
can't remember why he's here, but
Well, I think
He
it's
transferred
Hut
the
censored
election.
really.
actually that's a good point. The reason we were sent here was that the opinion polls at this place had swung drastically. But what we're finding is that they're rigging the voting machines, which should be unnoticeable. So what else are they doing?
What do you suggest we do to find out?
We're not going to another wrestling match.
No, of course not.
I still want
That-
to do another Watergate, but yeah, that's just a thing that I just realised. This isn't the only thing he's doing on planet. Although if we expose it, it will probably swing things back enough.
To be fair, they'd have to be pretty stupid to just fix the voting. If all the polls are saying, stunning Republican win, and then it comes in as a Hut.
Yeah.
What's this planet's equivalent of Twitter?
Don't know, space Twitter?
I don't know.
We should investigate that to see if somebody is rigging it.
This is what I've never understood about Star Wars. Is it the space 80s, so the internet doesn't exist, or does it?
It's
it
there,
does.
but it isn't.
Yeah.
It's the
not
HoloNet, you
important.
know.
It's basically just the 4chan element of the internet, so they just share porn on it constantly. They don't tell you about that in the games.
But yeah, I mean, it's a thing, but it's not meant to be like a super obvious thing.
But yeah. Because Star Wars is about getting meetings and CD bars, not about posting shit on the dark web and getting responses.
To be fair,
Basically.
that's actually not a bad point. Did Grog give us a picture of what this provocateur was supposed to look like, Greg?
No, it's a hut.
Okay.
I just have a double check.
I was going to say, we could actually try sort of...
I do actually have a
maybe not
picture of
the
him, though.
Oh, okay.
We do know he's a hut, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be
There's
that
probably
hard.
more than.
I need to
more
clear
than-
some of these pictures out.
True, but huts should at least be distinctive enough for some kind of distinguishing factor, you know?
Looks vaguely like a slug.
Yes, but
Monolithic
what I mean
slug.
is that they don't all look exactly like Jabba, right?
No. Well, some of them are more green than others. So some of
Case
them
in point.
some of them like blend into sand and more put. There we go.
See, that looks like a hut you can trust.
I was about to say, we look for the insufferably smug hut. Oh, no way.
Well, insofar as any hut, you could trust any hut.
Yeah, awesome. Anyway,
Oh, God, get this off my screen, it's making me... Okay. Really, the theft team needs to go and hit up the other warehouse, I think, to prove even a basic link that we can use. So even if we can't prove anything else, we at least have one strand to work from. Social disaster team could do worse than trying to browse the holonet, actually, or whatever planetary equivalent there is, and try and work out if our man could be spotted in any particular gatherings, any, say, particular attachments to sort of local nobles / celebrities, that sort of thing.
I was also, because we're going to have to find a journalist to give this out anyway. Try and find one who is shouting about huts rigging the election. So
That's not a bad idea. Yeah,
That's not a
somebody,
bad idea.
We have
somebody must know something.
As long
So-
as he's respectable enough to not just be shoved under the rug.
Yeah, that's the point.
Well,
They
you-
respect for this voice that is saying the huts are bad and wrong and properly rigging this. So we have someone up front to publicly expose this on a bigger platform.
Well, look, even if they're crazy, they may still know something.
No, but it's if they're crazy, then if we give them the scandal, no one will give a fuck because it'll be written off them being crazy.
Yeah, don't find the equivalent of Alex Jones.
Yeah, exactly. The reason why I'm saying is they have to be worth a damn is because we have to give the
Find the
scandal report.
liberal establishment politicians who are scaremongering about the huts coming in and ruining our institution, or whatever.
No, I agree.
Find the equivalent of Howard Stern.
That would be acceptable-ish. Let's let the theft team do their thing then. Oh, sorry, breaking and entering.
Yeah.
time for a bit of B&E.
If we actually steal
I'm not
anything,
talking
we have
bacon and
horribly
eggs.
fucked up.
We got
Basically.
out. We just assumed to have gotten out of the last warehouse fine, right?
Yeah, you
I
got in
honestly
and
don't
out.
remember.
There was no
I think
shooting.
you rolled really well.
Yeah. It was a government warehouse, they don't really care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, you should maybe try to take one of the voting machines if you find any voting machines in the hut warehouse.
Okay, do you know how big a voting machine is?
Come on, you can carry it.
No, it's arcade cabinet.
It's not so much the carrying as it is the not letting anyone know about it.
They intentionally make them bulky to make them hard to transport for this reason. Like, it's
It's
not that they
not-
can't make them smaller, it's that they don't because it's better for security.
Not to
well, you gotta-
mention, nicking them from this place rather undermines the point, doesn't it? If there's
Well,
signs.
yes
some of
and
them-
no. You need some physical way to prove that the stuff came from this warehouse, right?
Yeah, but that's not. We don't nick the machines for that. Surely you lot try and find cargo manifests or something. I mean, surely if you can find proof of truck movement or convoy movement that shows these machines have been moved, rather than nicking the physical machine, you don't have to worry about triggering any fail-safes on the machines, which we did talk about last session.
I mean, another thing that we could do, if that would require some technical skill and stealth, but we could set up a broadcast, like literally take a recording of, hey,
Live stream.
yeah,
Oh
live
yeah,
stream.
just dead sick this shit.
Yeah,
we could.
we're in the middle of a hut warehouse. They have voting machines. We are not. This is not an edited thing. We are doing this live, folks.
So, how do you plan to survive the resulting?
Well, I've
Shitstorm.
never said that it was going to be a very safe operation, but you know,
we are very good at murdering things.
Yeah, so
You know,
we are.
Well, that's unquestionable.
In theory, it'll all depend on how. Like, we'd have to immediately flee from the planet afterwards, but we could have the ship go kick a hole in the warehouse after the broadcast and then just run away in it. It has legs now. It can do
I
that.
also say you could say literally kick on.
Well,
Sadly,
Yeah.
while on the ship, I refuse to engage in ship-like shenanigans.
However, we do have a ventral turret.
Marginally more useful, yes.
I somehow think that this planet has actual planetary defense forces that will just shoot us out of the sky.
you aren't going to take the. Are you telling me you aren't going to
What are
take the
you
opportunity
talking
to
about,
literally kick a
Sky?
warehouse?
We're walking out of here.
I mean, frankly, I was expecting really that, as we take off with our freighter, we also accidentally clip Bounty Hunter ship and knock it off the landing pad ever so sadly off the cliff as we leave.
You better believe that on the way out we're blowing that thing up.
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, it's all 15 for the moment.
Is there anybody in home team that can actually fly the ship?
Yes, I can.
I have
Okay.
4 agility. I do not have any training in it, but I have 4 agility.
I
Okay,
have
'cause let-
2 points and I have agility 3, so I think I might just have the edge.
Okay, so let's consider for the moment that if something does go wrong with Sneak Team, home team may have to literally go kick a hole in the warehouse to save them.
Yeah, and if that's the case, that's fine. We can have us fly
Yeah,
the
I'm just
ship.
making sure,
turret
I'm just making
hole.
sure we can do it because, yeah.
No, we can do it. I mean, obviously that's the very much worst case scenario, but yeah, we can try.
Hey, last session we managed to push through the worst case scenario and find a new bottom.
That's because you caused it.
Well, yes, but it can happen to anyone.
So let's go to Sneak Team or whoever's going with me. Let's try and sneak into the Hut warehouse and at least get video footage of these things.
No, that's it.
I don't think we'll live stream it because live response, but we'll have at least
Well,
video saying, "Hey, look, these are voting machines. Look outside.
You-
Let's take the video outside. Look,
Bleep,
this
bloop,
is
bleep,
the
bloop.
warehouse."
Look, you need the video evidence, but you also need technical evidence. Like you have to figure out what modifications they're making to these voting machines.
Well, if they're modifying them in the warehouse, we'll probably be able to find their bay or whatever.
And they're shipping the voting machines on from off planet, so they might be modified off planet and shipped in, right?
It is
Then
entirely
why would
possible.
they bother storing them at a Hut warehouse first? Then
That's a good point. Ray, did we know where the ship that bought in voting machines came from?
are they off world? I thought they were little sort of local.
Yeah, they've been
things.
shipped in.
Okay.
Oh, like, are these like the reputable Republican ones shipped in from like the Central Manufacturing Secure Facility?
No.
Ah, they're cut rate voting machines because the local legislator wanted to save some money in the latest round of budget cut.
No, it's because they're huts. They love to save money wherever possible, not spend it.
This planet, it's not a Hut planet.
Well, it's a hut plan.
That's the point. This is a supposedly Republican planet. That's why it's disturbing.
True.
Okay, go break into the warehouse. We'll figure out the social media angle of this afterwards.
Alright, so who's actually breaking in? It's actually important.
I think it's pretty much everybody but myself, Jar, and Knock, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
There's no reason Knock. Well, yeah, Knock was too obvious.
Knock was obviously a part of the team in the arena, is my one thought. That's why we had him stay behind the first time.
Well, I mean, it's up to Added ultimately.
Yeah.
I'm staying behind.
Okay, there you go.
And say, from what I understand, I am in team stay behind on the ship. Don't go outside anymore.
Well, we're afraid we're going to find you a greasy streak on the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I forgot Zex was on stay behind team. My apologies.
Oh, okay, so it's just me and Hilo.
Well, if you two... I'm just wondering, actually, if we can afford to... I mean, feel free to disagree with me on this, Jar, but I think you do desperately need to stay on the ship no matter what, anyway. I suppose
Well,
possibly you could
it's-
risk
it's-
me out there.
Well, it's not. Well, I mean, Jar has a closed helmet.
But would you be? I mean, I get that, but equally, do you think you'd add much to them in terms of stealth capacity?
No, I am literally the worst person. If I would have to have a negative agility value to be worse.
Fair. Okay. Well, if we need a third person for the stealth team, I can go in actually.
Like, I could be useful, but the actual stealth part itself, I'm not so sure about.
Look, I don't think I need any of my big weapons, do I?
You can't. Well. Oh well. What the fuck?
Oh, I can.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
I can
Yes,
try
that is
parts.
literally perfect.
I'm back.
You've just come in time to see the great mistake.
No, it's
That
brilliant.
doesn't look like a mistake to me.
No, it's like a terrible one.
That's literally what we did.
Although I probably would have gone with 6 legs because that ass is looking a bit heavy.
Oh yeah, ATTE style thing.
Context.
An extra 2 legs would be more credits.
Anyway, point is, Hilo, do you think you want a third person?
Does Valance have tech skill?
Nope. I can break locks. I can't do computers.
The only person who can do techie stuff is Zex.
Well, Zeb, but he...
Yeah, but Zeb had.
Oh, well, he's not here.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I forgot that we're missing Zeb.
Alright, tell you what, in that case, if Zeb's not here, shall we do the social media stuff first? Because otherwise stealth team is currently just Hilo.
Hey, okay. I can sneak.
Yeah, Valance can get us in. It's just a matter of figuring out what's up.
Yeah, like the footage is important, but unless
we
we
can
can,
all-
unless we can get an in-action video of it.
We can all go. It's just some of us won't be trying to actually sneak in.
Well, I expect, regardless, you'd be hanging out outside in case we need a distraction.
Yeah, and say like not all of us need to sneak in, and is it because I mean, a distraction is always useful and nice. Not to mention the fact that you can just kind of look casual as the person who totally broke the Galactic Champion's back.
Not the Galactic Champion, it's the Planetary Champion.
Planetary Champion.
You could
yeah.
always do an official press release.
Right outside
release
the
it to the
warehouse.
press?
No, just a couple of blocks over. Enough that they're going to be drawn away, but not enough that they're not.
The hot
Actually,
dogs would-
that's not a bad idea.
That's
not a
actually
bad idea.
pretty, and I can actually talk my way through that. So that's not
But
that's a very good idea.
Does Jar really want to be in public? I don't know, but could he be charged? He might be charged with something.
No, he can't be charged with anything because it was a sporting injury.
Yeah, if he was going
It
to be
was
charged,
an
even though it
unintentional
was-
sporting injury, even.
Yeah, at worst, he'll have to pay the guy's medical bills.
yeah.
So,
In
alright,
theory,
that's
I
actually a good
could
idea.
do that.
Good to see we have so many space liars here.
What do you mean space liars?
Oh,
We're
yes.
ground liars at the moment. We're not flying anywhere.
Space lawyers.
Oh, sorry. That's space liars. My
It
apologies.
did sound like you said space liars.
Fitting, I suppose.
Cool. Well, it is fitting. I'll give you that. Okay. In that case, as Jar's pretend manager, as it were, Gray, can I start ringing up the local TV channels and saying that we're going to be doing this press conference? I assume we have a map and can find somewhere near the warehouse to
And
set it up.
somewhere that you can land the ship nearby as well.
Well, if it's near a warehouse district, that really shouldn't be too hard. They've got to have some kind of parking area there.
Yep, I'm sure you can find somewhere.
Also,
Okay, cool.
I just saw the 4-legger for the ship, and that's just
Yeah.
stupid.
It is stupid beyond belief.
I think you mean brilliant.
Oh my
No,
god!
no,
it's
I
so
really
dumb.
Okay, we have a plan then.
Well,
Jar,
we've got a.
well,
It's going to go terrible.
we have part
Yeah,
of a plan.
well, yes, it's going to go terrible. Why are you even asking that such a silly question? The matter
For
is
God's
how
sake, we
amazing.
fucked up.
Didn't ask. That was in
We
fact
fucked
a
up a
statement.
wrestling match. Of course, it's going to go horribly wrong. We fucked up something as basic as kayfabe.
It's pay-per-view. Pay per broken bone.
Vince, is that you?
Getting ready for my sneak rolls then.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
I don't know
shall-
if it's actually 3. I just put 3 in.
So I forget. Am I going with Team Sneak or am I sticking on the ship or how are we doing this?
You have to go with Team Sneak because you have technical skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Also, I'd rather not leave 1 or 2 people on the ship on their own anyway, just as a matter of safety.
What would be the difficulty? 3?
You're sneaking into a warehouse. The warehouse, right? Just to double check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Hackberry house.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 because this is a much better defended warehouse.
I think maybe we should let the presser go first to see if we can get any bonuses off of it.
Yeah.
That's fair, actually.
I like all the guards are frantically watching their news feed.
A lot of them has money on this.
Holy shit.
As it turns out, wrestling is fairly popular with people in the guarding industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, it's fair. You know, they've probably done a bit casually themselves anyway. Jar,
Okay.
you can kick
Bunch
this
of
off.
trespassers.
I'll move. I'll play support.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, we want to say that we are terribly sorry for this accident. It's a tragedy what's happened.
It's most unfortunate. It's awful.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yeah, basically all the
We didn't
standard
mean to break
stuff.
him. We didn't think he was so flimsy.
No, let's leave those
He
last
shouldn't
two
have.
off there.
He shouldn't have.
That's
gotten
what happens if he
himself
rolls
into
another
the
despair. Yeah. I am the danger. No problem.
But yeah, I suppose charm.
I've got something else to do after your
Yeah,
charm. So
charm.
if you're charm first.
At what difficulty, Gray?
Average difficulty, but with 3 setbacks because this guy is quite well liked.
He's well known, he's popular, people aren't going to be terribly happy even if
Yeah.
you're apologizing.
Yeah, you've destroyed this planet's hope of interstellar sporting
Average
glory.
difficulty, Jar.
Sorry.
2 purple and then 3 setbacks.
Yeah, what's the 3 setbacks? Gray, you upgrading?
No, but you only
you've got
need
an
2
extra
purple.
purple. Yeah,
Average is 2 purple.
yeah, I'm going to upgrade just because I'd like to see this spiral out of control.
Okay. Now I'm going to upgrade as well. I think that's
Unless you have any talents that can take setback off, like I do for leadership, you may want to check and see if you have.
I'm checking now. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't think you do either.
No, where the hell is the tab?
Skills. No, not skills. Sorry, main. My apologies.
Yeah, that's. I got tripped up by that as well. So let me just check over. I can down. Oh, I'm gonna suffer a strain to downgrade it. Because no, Gray, I'm not despairing again.
Probably one of the best.
Downgrade doesn't knock off the red, does it? It knocks off the purple first.
Downgrade
It knocks
knocks
off
off
the red.
reds first
Yeah.
Okay.
before you get rid of any dice.
You basically only lose dice if you can't downgrade something else.
Yeah. If you only
If it
have
said
that.
decrease, that would knock off the purple.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
downgrade.
Yeah, that would knock off the purple first.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay. As that happens, I'm going to start basically trying to take command of the press conference and deliberately play it as long as possible by letting only certain journalists ask questions, try and sort of control some of the outrage. Let the more reasonable people speak, shut down the more angry ones.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I can reroll this.
Oh, can you? Oh, sorry, I interrupted him. Carry on.
I'm pretty sure I've got something that lets. I better fucking will have
The
something that
charmer?
lets me roll.
I think the Charmer does have something.
Well, there's a natural
I don't know if you
X
took
talent.
it yet, but
There should be
I
a
may
natural
have
X
not have.
that covers charm, because I've got the leader one.
So what you're saying that this has been an effective distraction?
Well, to be fair, not yet.
No, so far
Well,
you just got a load of angry journalists. If you want to get a fair shot, you probably need to step that up to people throwing stones at you.
I was, saying,
Yeah.
I was about to say, maybe what that probably means is that he's failed to get a lot of public attention, but
Yeah.
he's also not gotten a bad reaction. He's just not gotten.
No, I haven't
Yeah,
taken the.
once.
I haven't taken the don't. I haven't taken the reroll thing yet.
Okay. Gray, then. Can I go ahead and try what I was going to try with leadership?
Yep.
Natural Charmer's at the very bottom, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take 2 less setback on leadership checks. I'm going to take those off. Do you want to upgrade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll be funny when we despair.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sadly, I don't have the downgrade thing that Jar does, so we'll have to call that that.
No, you can
Right.
take control. Yeah, you can control a bit more.
Yeah. Can I argue that because of the heal personality I accidentally developed during the double triumph earlier of the actual match, I'm basically playing the heal manager again to cause controlled outrage.
Yeah.
Well, your
Cause
objective,
attention, but not a massive amount.
your objective here is create a distraction for us, so that all the guards are too busy. So that fits, I guess.